Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India is going to be a superpower. Super. And Indians are going to be number one. Well, this is a fantastic, mind blasting story I'm going to tell you from BBC News how our Indians are going to take to the skies with their number one talent. And that talent is called Kaka. If you are not Indian, you will not know what is Kaka. Kaka is called poop. You know, poop, sandas, excrete, fecal matter. And our Indians know how to operate those toxic weapons in a very smart way, very creative way. As it is on the ground, they don't know what to do. Up in the air, what they will do. So, my friends, wear your seatbelts and let us enjoy another great achievement from our Indians. Let us start. It says the article headlines Air India, India that goes in the air, that plane returns after plastic bags and rags clogged the toilet. Now, the question is, how did this mysterious thing happen? Well, I will entertainingly tell you. Incident overview. I made a report analysis so that you can have a formal report. Air India flight 126 from Chicago, United States of America, like Narendra Modi said, Donald Trump, to Delhi, which is our friend Narendra Modi, okay, had to return to Chicago from US of A. It went back to US of A with all the Indians in the plane. After passengers, after all, who wants to go to Delhi? Indians. After passengers, Indians in the bracket, clogged the toilets with plastic bag, rags, and clothes. Where is something to clap? Talia. Talia. Like, you know, when they give a speech in India, the politician, Talia. See, I will not blame the people. I will blame the airlines. You know, our Indians have a habit of sitting on the ground and doing kaka susu, like Kumbh Mela. They do the psss, they do the urination like they are putting water for the flowers, the grass, the garden. So when you ask them to focus in one hole, they can't do it. They have to water the flowers, they have to water the grass. So the first fault with Air India is you made a small hole. Make it like, you know, you're putting for all the grass, and plus they have wonderful, powerful manure-like smell. That's why when you go to Air India, all the bacteria, all the fungus, virus, all of them die. You don't need to take any medicine. Just go to an Air India plane filled with Indians and that acidic nuclear gobar, you know, that cow dung. When you eat so much of cow dung, it gives you that gas, that cleans everything. It's very toxic. Nothing survives. Cockroach, ants, bacteria, virus, fungi, fungus, nothing survives. Only our Indians survive. Okay. So one is that water putting system. Another one is, see, when our Indians have to take a dump, no, you are giving them that chair, that seat. It is so wrong. If you actually check Ayurvedic Indian tradition, how did Indians do akar? Means sandas, means, you know, yeah, how did they do that? They, see, listen, they are not British. They are not American who sit in the toilet and, That is very wrong, because if you see Ayurvedic thing, that natural curvature of the back and the bum and the knees, you have to sit down. It's very healthy. So are Indians. When they see the toilet seat, they think, how will I do that donation, that Indian toxic stuff? How will I donate it? So what they do is they stand on top. If I stand on this will fall. They try to stand on top of the thing and come on. Okay. Which what happens is when our India does, it explodes sometimes, and when it explodes, our Indians are, you know, they like to keep things clean. So they will, what was it? Plastic bag, rags, and clothes. So they'll take their clothes. See, so loving Indians. They took their clothes, they cleaned it, the rags, and the plastic bag, and then they looked around where I'll throw. This is all smelling so much. Where to throw? Got an idea. The idea was, see, I'll tell you how Indian brain works. You don't know. You do not know how are Indians saying, my dear, it is a very advanced level Ayurvedic, Vedic, like the cow dung, cow piss, COVID healing thinking. So what they thought, if I put it in this kakus, in this toilet, in this commode, airplane is flying, I'll put it in, and it will blast like I shat from my bumb, B-U-M-B, bumb. It will come out from the airplane bumb. So, and then when I put the flush, and it will shoot, and it will hopefully land in Russia or Ukraine and explode. You don't need to use any chemical weapon. Just take one pamper of an Indian and throw it in that area, the whole area. The same nuclear blast, which is radioactive, this will be nuclear blast without radioactive. It will be so manure filled after it kills everything, the cockroach, the bacteria, the animals, the human beings, then everything will naturally go. Like how that doctor in India who ate that cow dung. Oh, this is like my mata, the cow. He went to the cow and said, it heals the COVID. Wow. So, see, the cow is so happy. Wow, this is so kinky. He likes to eat from whatever I put from my backside. So much love is there. And, I see some videos where when the cow is with its, if you see its vagina, from there it urinates, lifting its tail. And our Indians, the purity, pure urine. Like my mother. They call this cow my mother. Just imagine, like Mata, mother India, mother cow. Drink urine from mother. Very fantastic. Okay. So, coming back to the story. Then the flight. See, our Indian thought, I bomb blasted it from my rear end, and the airplane bomb blasted it from its rear end. But unfortunately, suddenly that Indian perfume, which I told you kills all the bacteria, germs, COVID, that smell started to infiltrate the lungs of all the passengers. And one by one, it went, and I don't know what destruction it caused. When it came through the pilot's nose, what? He decided someone must have put some chemical, biological bomb warfare. So they turned back because the perfume, Indian perfume, they could not survive. Okay. So the incident occurred March 5th. Oh, I'm late to the party here. Today is March 11th. 2 hours into the flight, 8 out of the 12 toilets. 8 toilets are there. 8 out of the 12 became unserviceable. So much donation, so much plastic, so much clothes they donated to cleaning the system. When something is dirty, you use cloth. No? The plane was flying over the Atlantic Ocean when the issue was discovered. Exactly what I told you. Our Indian must have thought, when this goes out of my bum, it will go out of the airplane's bum. And it'll land in the Atlantic Ocean, and all the sharks and fish and everything will die there. Ha! Nobody will get hurt, only fish. But due to restrictions and night operations at European airports, pilots decided return to Chicago for passenger comfort safety. Don't tell lies. Our European people must have. I can visualize the conversation. Hello, this is flight Air India flight 126. We request permission for landing in Europe. Europe, please, can you give us green signal? The European guy. Oh, just hold on. Are you Air India? Yes, we are Air India, and we have Ramu, Shamu, Kopu, Popu, Mohammed, Abdul, all our Indian brothers, and Reshma, Sheetal, Sheila, Pila, Mila, Manila, all Indians. You want to land here? What exactly is the issue? Oh, the toilets. The toilets are not serviceable, and we need to land so that you can clean the toilets and help us. No. Hello. Listen, don't land. We are going to sleep. Hey, shut off all the lights. Shut off everything. Shut off. Sorry, guys. Pilots, Air India Flight 126. We are done for the day. Talk to you tomorrow, man. Okay, take care. Bye. And the pilot was, hello. So the European guys got saved because they didn't want. Just imagine Indian manure coming there and the smell. The whole European town they'd have to vacate it. Man. It's such a disaster. Okay, impact on the flight. The plane was already 10 hours in the air. Imagine 10 hours of breathing that. The plane was carrying 342 passengers. Video clip showing the passenger discussing the situation with crew members. They should have given us the statistics. How many Indian men, Indian women? Okay. So, what caused the toilet malfunction? Which I told you, plastic bag, rags, clothes were flushed down, clogging the toilets and the plumbing and the whole aircraft. The aircraft itself was like, okay. So, I can imagine emergency landing and then passengers jumping out. Okay. Passengers and crew disembarked in Chicago. Air India provided accommodation and alternate flights and toilets. Who knows what they did in the hotel? There also they must have clogged. Okay. Toilets on planes use vacuum. Hello, Indians. Listen. Before Narendra Modi says, India is number one. Not two, man. 10 trillion or 30 trillion. Some trillion. Trillion. We will be trillion. We will be number one. We will go on the moon. India will be more bigger than America, in Russia, China, everybody. Only a toilet issue like Kumbh Mela, they need to make the number one toilet in the world, largest. Okay, so they use a vacuum system and store waste in special tanks. Indians, listen. So they use vacuum. The airplane doesn't shit your shit out. Okay. Toilets are typically emptied once it lands. Did you understand, my Indian brothers, sisters? Okay. Expert opinion. Aviation expert Mark Martin said, while clogged toilets are common, lucky. Indians, lucky. So it's not just you. It's next to impossible. Listen carefully. It's next to impossible for all the toilets to break down due to passenger actions. This is only because, my dear expert Mr. Mark Martin, is because our Indians were traveling. Our Indians are capable of achieving the impossible. They will do the impossible and show you. Maybe there was one of the holy poly cows in the aircraft itself. Well, you never know. Air India mentioned that previously they have found blankets, underwear, and diapers in the toilet. What nice Indians. They donate so many things to underwear. You can imagine, just visualize an Indian leaving his underwear. I'm sure you lost appetite for the day. If you want to diet, just remember the sentence here. An Indian man or woman left his or her underwear in the toilet. You can imagine the different flavors and the smell. Oh, air freshener. Just imagine. What is coming out is the susu kaka of the cow. Oh, to heal the COVID. Okay. So Air India. Now, Air India gave a statement. Air India urged, Bhai aur Behno, please use lavatory only for the intended purpose. Please don't donate. Narendra Modi ji. Maybe they should give potty training, like we give potty training for my dog and your dog and cat. Maybe we can have a video for our Indians who travel. How to sit on the toilet. What to do on the toilet. Not just aim. Aim, fire. And even when you make little from rear end, aim, fire. Okay, like that. On social media, many criticize Air India for poor upkeep and sanitation. Our Indians will do that only. Hey, what stupid plane you have, man. When I was making susu kaka got blocked. Stupid plane. While some defended the airline. Poor airline. Poor aircraft. Poor pilot. Poor air hostess. Emphasizing the responsibility of passengers. Please follow etiquette, yeah. My brothers, sisters, please put air freshener. Please don't smell like a ball sack, a sweaty one. Finally, they said, criticism included frequent mishaps on Air India. That is also there. Our Air India planes, you must have seen, no, world-class quality. Everything is, even first class passengers have shared their horror stories. So this is a wonderful, mind-blasting, great incident that our Indians did on Air India. From US of A to India, they could not even land there. In fact, I was just thinking, maybe they didn't want to go back to India, so they decided, I will put so much of shit in that toilet, it will stop functioning, and with the smell, they'll bring us back. So I'll stay in USA for a few more days for free in the hotel. Anyway, this is our Air India with our Indians. Achhe din, India is number one. Don't forget, we are a 10 trillion economy and we will go to the moon. Most biggest superpower. Until then, ये हमारी माँ है. All the cow urine. Okay? And don't forget the Indian underwear. Just imagine the fragrance. Erotic. Oh. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free. Comment down below. It's me signing off. Jai Hind.